Hello everyone, Vinita this side. Welcome back to Nagin Best Digital Learning Channel. So, dear students, today we are going to start chapter number 6, Amanda. Actually, the article is about Amanda. Summary. Its poet is Robin Klein, and the poem focuses on the upbringing of a small child whose name is Amanda. It focuses on the struggles that a child is facing, and the poet Robin Kellyn makes the important point that children should never be deprived of their freedom. However, it is the parents who are responsible for the proper upbringing of their child, but that should not make the children feel imprisoned. Here, Amanda is ready to be acceptable by society, and this training wants her freedom to be cut short. Her imagination is not given sufficient space, and therefore it is making her annoyed. This annoyance is making her desire even to be an orphan. This continuous annoyance was making her too much moody. Hence, the whole trajectory of this poem is something with which we are all very much familiar. So, children, in this poem, Amanda, the central theme is majorly focused on control and freedom. The figures of Amanda, who represents the longing for freedom, and her mother, who represents instructional control over freedom, highlights the contracts. Amanda is the narrative of a little girl whose parents continually regulate and advise her to do one thing or the other. So regularly, continuously, they advised her to do something which is good for her. Amanda's freedom is limited by any type of instruction and intervention. The poet also focuses on elements of raising children and how parents will go to any length to ensure that their child is well educated. Actually, the poem expresses the state of a little girl's mind who is constantly instructed about do's and don'ts by her mother. The girl named Amanda and her mother who is irritating her for her mistakes. Her mother used to give instructions not to hunt her shoulders and to sit up straight. Her mother reminds her to finish her homework. The little girl Amanda keeps dreaming about freedom of life in the open. Her mother also believes that she sits in a sluggish manner. To this, Amanda uses her imagination to escape her parents' day to day commands. She claims there is a screen, emerald sea, with only me as a resident. She finds tranquility in her own made up universe where there are no boundaries, and Amanda imagines herself as a free spirited mermaid gliding across the green sea's gentle waves. Amidst it, this Amanda is also dragged out of her dream by her mother's question on whether she cleans her rooms and shoes. Amanda has another daydream in which she imagines herself as an orphan, wandering freely barefoot in golden silence and interrupted freedom. She utters She utters that she would have enjoyed her freedom then by making the patterns of her bare feet on the sand. So normally we can say that the poem conveys the moral that children need to be allowed more freedom. It is true that children need to be taught good manners and etiquettes, but parents must also remember to infants give their infants their personal space, ample time to learn and enjoy their youth life. And excessive nagging may make them annoyed and disobedient, and hence they may develop a type of dislike for real life. So it is the moral responsibility for parents to raise their children in such a way that they understand that point of view rather than becoming frustrated. So, Amanda, if we are just going to start with the summary. So what actually is given in the first stanza? Firstly, I'm going to read the stanza. Don't bite your nails, Amanda. Don't hunch your shoulders, Amanda. Stop that slouching and sit up straight, Amanda. So if I just start with the first line, don't bite your nails. अपने नेल्स को बाइट मत करो, खाओ मत, काटो मत. So in the above lines, Amanda is getting instructed because all of the parents always wanted, always want that his or her child is very obedient, and being a obedient children, वो अपने पेरेंट्स की सभी बातों को समझे. सो इसी सोच के साथ पेरेंट्स हमेशा अपने बच्चों को कुछ इंस्ट्रक्शंस देते हैं कि उन्हें अपनी लाइफ में किन चीज़ों को करना चाहिए और किन चीज़ों को नहीं करना चाहिए. So if we are talking about the first line, it is completely understood that Amanda is getting instructed by her parents. अब उसके पेरेंट्स जो हैं वो उसको इंस्ट्रक्शंस दे रहे हैं that don't bite your nails, कि अपने नेल्स को बाइट मत करो, because it is very bad habit to bite the nails so that all the dust would go inside our body and it is very harmful for our body. So that's why parents always thought, parents always think about the betterment for the children. So as the parents, being a parent for Amanda, they are always giving her instructions for her do's and don'ts, कि उसे अपनी लाइफ में क्या क्या चीजें करनी चाहिए और क्या चीजें नहीं करनी चाहिए. So in the above lines, Amanda is getting instructed. अमांडा को इंस्ट्रक्शंस दिए गए कि उसको अपने नेल्स बाइट नहीं करने. Don't hunch your shoulders, Amanda. Lunge means to bend your back or shoulders forward into a round shape, means to say झुककर बैठना, कंधों को और कमर को बिल्कुल झुकाकर बैठना या चलना. तो उसके पेरेंट्स बोलते हैं ऑलवेज मूव स्ट्रेट, ऑलवेज सिट स्ट्रेट, बट She didn't do like that. So here also we are getting some information regarding the instruction that was given by her parents. Stop that slouching and sit up straight. Slouching means sit, stand, or walk in a very lazy way. झुक कर नहीं बैठो, कंधों को झुकाकर मत बैठो. And shoulders hanging down. Or don't be stand, sit, or walk in a lazy way. बिल्कुल सुस्त होके नहीं. I usually did the same always. I usually do the same in classroom also. Whenever we are in our comfortable zone, na, we are not able to focus on our aim, on our task. So if we want to make our concentration power strong, na, so first of all, what should we do? We should follow the instruction that was given by our parents, because always and always what they told us, what they will tell us, or what they tell us, it was just from the God. So if we are not able to sense that, if we are not able to obey that, then we are fools. So the poet asked in this stanza to Amanda by her parents that she is getting instructions by her parents for biting nails and sitting lazily with her shoulders bent. For biting nails, कि nails काटे हैं and sitting lazily with her shoulders back. Hmm. Okay, so means to say जो tone थी ना उसकी, मतलब parents की, here is not a friendly one. वो friendly manner से बात नहीं कर रहे थे, and thus fails to make any sense to Amanda. तो इसलिए उनकी बात को अमांडा अच्छे से समझ भी नहीं पाई. What do we mean to say? कि वो एक होता है ना, पेरेंट्स बहुत फ्रेंडली तरीके से अपने बच्चों को कुछ सिखाते हैं. तो यहाँ पे बताया गया कि अमांडा के पेरेंट्स बिल्कुल भी फ्रेंडली मैनर से बात नहीं कर रहे थे. इंस्ट्रक्शंस अगर दे रहे थे तो फ्रेंडली मैनर से नहीं दे रहे थे. तो उसी का रिजल्ट था कि अमांडा जो है उनकी बात को, उनके सेंटिमेंटेशंस को समझ नहीं पा रही थी. How parents go to any limit to bring any progress. Okay, so the poet here focuses on the aspect related to the upbringings of a child and how parents go to any limit to bring proper sense to their child. जो poet है यहाँ पर वो फोकस करना चाहता है उन फैक्ट्स पे. एक्सपेक्ट्स मतलब फैक्ट्स जो बच्चों की परवरिश से रिलेटेड होते हैं, and how parents go to any limit to bring proper sense to their child. और पेरेंट्स कैसे एक लिमिट सेट कर सकते हैं अपने बच्चों के लिए ताकि वो प्रॉपर सेंस में रहे, एक प्रॉपर एक दायरे में रहे. उसमें पेरेंट्स जो है अगेंस्ट ना कुछ सिखा पाए, ना बच्चे कुछ सीख पाए अगेंस्ट पेरेंट्स के. So we can say that the poet describes Amanda, who is continuously instructed by her mother about do's and don'ts. So in the stanza, the poet says Amanda's mother is pointing out her mistake and asking her not to bite her nails. Then she tells that. She tells her not to, she tells her not to bend her back and shoulders. It means she always get the instructions by her mother not to bend her back, not to bend her shoulders, and she scold her for waking in a lazy way. और वो उसको डांट भी दी थी कि वो बहुत ही सुस्त तरीके से चल रही है. By listening to this and Handa starts getting frustrated by mother means to say Amanda start getting frustrated. अब अमांडा ना उनकी इन बातों से उनकी बार बार की दी हुई इंस्ट्रक्शंस से ना वो थक गई थी एंड फ्रस्ट्रेटेड इरिटेट हो गई थी एंड स्टार्ट इमेजिनिंग हरसेल्फ टू बी अ डीप ग्रीन सी सो वी कैन से दैट कि उसके पेरेंट्स ना अगर कोई बात पेरेंट्स को समझानी होती है ना तो दे शुड बी इन अ वेरी प्रॉपर एंड फ्रेंडली वे and if they are not able to speak in a proper way at least don't scold them in useless things at useless things and if you scold if you beat your child so it's your responsibility to set a limit to bring proper sense to that child so that they are not feel that point. So Amanda is thus getting training for the society she is a part of. अमांडा तब गेटिंग ट्रेनिंग अभी ट्रेनिंग ले रही थी ओके एंड line she one line it is to be given that getting training for the society she is a part of the pressure of making oneself presentable to the society trumps over every other behavior and manners कि उसने जो ट्रेनिंग सोसाइटी के लिए ली जिसका वो पार्ट थी द प्रेशर ऑफ मेकिंग वन सेल्फ प्रेजेंटेबल टू द सोसाइटी वो दबाव कि आपको सोसाइटी में अपने आप को प्रेजेंटेबल बनाना है ट्रिम्स ओवर एवरी अदर बिहेवियर एंड मैनर्स उस एक प्रेजेंटेबल व्यू ने उसको जिताया उसके बिहेवियर और उसके मैनर्स से भी ज़्यादा बढ़ के उसने सफलता हासिल की and at the last the word Amanda is used with an exclamation mark which show the irritation and frustration of the parents exclamation sign was that so we can say that irritation and frustration by the parents now for the youth generation it is not tolerated so when parents need to discuss anything need to instruct the children for anything they need to be in a very friendly manner. I hope you will understand this point. And the pressure of making oneself presentable of the society कि society में अगर हम अपने आप को present करना सीख जाते हैं ना so it means we are winning at our 50% level. So at the last where Amanda is to be used ना with the exclamation mark it shows that कि अब उसकी मम्मा जो है ना वो थक चुके हैं वो परेशान हो चुके हैं उसको बार बार एक ही चीज समझा समझा के and what are the basic points they need to be learned bite your nails no and literally it was no next thing if I'm talking about that her more attention Amanda's more attention is on Amanda okay so अपनी लाइफ में the first Amanda is to be used. So I think you will understand this point. And if we are talking about the main point of this point, that the poem describes a girl named Amanda and her mother who is nagging her on her mistakes, and she is first pointed out, most probably by her mother, for biting her nails, but for that service, he is right for her shoes. Okay, so we can say that that poem for Amanda and her mother who is nagging of her for every mistake. She is the first pointed out, most probably by her woman, for biting the nails and for not sitting in the right posture. The mother also feels that Amanda sits in a very lazy manner, and to this, Amanda imagines herself as a mermaid who lives a calm and relaxing life. Is the beautiful greens. Okay, so I hope you will understand this point that Amanda imagines herself as a calm and relaxing, and she is nagged for not clearing her rooms and shoes, and always for not doing her homework. Okay, then next, Amanda is again scolded for eating too many chocolates. So she is also scolded for not listening to her mother. So many things are there in which we can say that she was very stubborn and she wants to be in the same way. She didn't want to change herself. So that's why her mother also irritated and frustrated by her. So that's why they just write only today's book. Okay. So I think you will understand this. And if we are talking about the next stanza, there is a languid emerald sea where the whole imagine well where the whole important is me. Okay. So according to pest number two, so in the second stanza we do have a stanza. There is a languid emerald sea where the soul inhabited is me, a mermaid drifting blissfully. So what is actually given here? It is to be noted that the above lines are given within brackets. So we can say that it is be noted that ये जो above lines है ना are given without brackets, and without brackets means brackets are used to provide more meanings to the phrase, जो phrase को और meaning provide करते हैं. So here the poet uses it to present the imagination of the little girl. Poet जो है, so I hope you all will be clear. So normally we can say that Amanda uses her imagination as an escape point from day-to-day commands, and she literally feel very suffocated and she wants to play her own life. She wants to do something with her own life. Yeah, that was the similar point, that the world of Amanda is free and contained in itself. वो अपनी life में ना freedom चाहती थी, and her happiness does not require any human being. Uh, okay, so I hope you will understand. So till here, we will continue with the next level in the next poem. Till then, we can only learn that Amanda is free and contained in itself, and her happiness that does not require any other human being. So thank you. Have a nice day.